Hello punters and welcome to another episode of Locked In. We are back ready for a big show heading into the premier race day at the Brisbane Winter Carnival. I'm Sam Wood. I'm joined tonight by our man from Tips and Slips, DJC. Welcome. Lloydie from the Leg Up and Hildo, Luke Hilton from BB Racing. How are you, boys? I'm going to start with you, DJC. I feel like I haven't spoken to you for ages.
Yeah, mate, going well. Being a bit quiet, obviously into work, back into the gym. Obviously, you probably noticed I haven't got a beverage with me tonight.
You look good. I did want to say that. For anyone watching this at home, he looks svelte. And that shirt you're wearing, filling it out.
Yeah, no, it's a small, so I'm actually pretty happy with it. No, I've just been going a little bit better, trying to do a bit of fasting and off the grog through the week and stuff like that. So it's
Well, that's an early buzz because that was boring. Lloydie, how are you, mate? This is obviously this is Christmas. Is this Christmas, Straddy?
It is. Yep. Best day of the. I thought you were going to say the premier racing day on the Australian calendar. There, old Stradbroke Day. It's Stradbroke.
It's Blake put it in my contract. I'm not allowed to ever refer to Brisbane Racing better than anything else.
Okay, well, I tell you what, I'm allowed to say that. I don't think it was in mine, but look, yeah, mate, you're right. Stradbroke week, the barrier draw last night, a little bit disappointing for my brigade, but Calcutta tomorrow night, and then race day Saturday. So bring it on, can't wait.
Going to be a big couple of nights for Lloydie and the boys. Hildo, how are you, mate? We've been waiting here for ever for you to update your Chrome. You update your Chrome every single time you're late to this, so obviously that's a lie.
I don't think it ever works. I think tonight's the actual first time it worked because it came up with, I'll show you what's new in Chrome and all this kind of stuff, which I've never seen before. So it actually worked. But it got to the stage tonight where it was not going to let me go in at all. Usually you can just get around it and eventually
skip
get
it
in there.
And move forward.
But no, it wouldn't let me go in at all. So I'm updated and I'm in shock. I don't really know how to take TJC without the clinging of ice cubes and pouring,
filling his drinks right near the microwave.
He just pulled that sports bottle out and had a drink. I didn't know what it was.
Oh, did he? I didn't see it. Oh,
yeah, look at that.
Macca's. That's obviously full of Coke from Macca's.
Full of Macca's sweet mustard.
Full of Bundy and Coke for sure.
Sweet and sour. Actually, good call on that one. I'm having a little Wednesday Bundy actually.
A little Bundy. Wow.
A little black rat, absolutely.
I haven't got a drink.
Eldo, we're just talking. Bjorn Baker, for anyone who doesn't know, Luke Hilton, racing manager over at Bjorn Baker Racing. Sydney's the focus this week. Professionally, you'll be down in Sydney.
Yeah, this weekend. Yeah, we had a bit of a dip last week, the Queensland Carnival, and over the past few weeks, obviously with Renaissance Woman, didn't really work out the plan for grand final, but she was able to win the bracelet on the way through and then run fourth in the Oaks. So she'll be back bigger and better. She's still an immature mare, so put her away now and look for a light spring and then head towards some riches probably next autumn.
Plenty upside for that horse. I think everyone will be very, very excited.
What did you make of the ride, Hildo? There was a few sort of negative Nancy's on Twitter, as there always is, saying it was a bit of a slaughter job. But I didn't think it was that bad.
No, it's probably more critical of John Allen's ride. He just sat three deep outside her and eyeballed her and bumped into her for 2,200 metres. It really unsettled her. I don't know what his tactics were or whether that's what they wanted to do, but it did unsettle her, and then Josh was sort of had to wait to get on the back, and he didn't really get a lot of clear air until that last sort of 150, but then I thought the run told on her because I thought she just peaked the last 50 as well. She was sort of going to run straight past the third horse into third, but probably peaked on it, and she is still an immature, lightly raced filly, who I think we sort of had ambitions that maybe we might head towards a Caulfield Cup after this campaign, but I think we might just that might be 12 months time. I think she'll be better suited and a bit stronger, and we might just give her a light spring and aim at something like that in 12 months time.
Funny that the Sydney horse couldn't get past the Queenslander. Hey, gee whiz.
I think there was two of them there, wasn't there? There was one that ran second too.
Shit. Not in here.
I think it was a Victorian filly, Rio.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the two, like the first and second were midfield fence. Never went around a horse, and even when you watch the replay, Josh was only probably a length and a half, 2 lengths off the winner, and then once he cornered, he was about 5 lengths off him. So, running the race made a big difference to it, and she probably just had to do a bit too much work.
Yeah.
So I did say you'll be there in Sydney on Saturday, but we're just talking about you're off to Europe on Sunday.
Yeah, heading
So,
over.
heading over.
Going to be live at Royal Ascot.
Obviously not for the leg up.
Obviously for the leg up, yeah.
We have no expense account.
Obviously for the leg up, I'll be doing the Mounting Yard Mail live back to DJC and the boys for the leg up. No, so heading over there for a couple of weeks to regroup and relax. I'm going to go to Royal Ascot on the Tuesday, so hopefully to see Coolangatta go around and just spend a bit of time away and come back refreshed and ready to go again.
So it's actual holiday. Rachel's not over there riding.
No, she sort of ummed and ahed whether she was going to throw the boots on and bring the gear as well, but she decided that she needs a break as well. So we're just going to go over there and enjoy it and see Rachel's family and then come back and be ready again to go.
And hopefully you're stepping onto that plane on Sunday with a Group 1 under your belt.
Hopefully, yes. Hopefully, I'm having copious amounts of airport alcohol.
Well,
out of
Bloody Marys, we've seen you.
Out of Australia, Bloody Marys.
The work
that's one of my
expense
favourites.
card, yep.
But I'll be drinking everything out of a Stradbroke Cup. Hopefully.
That would be fantastic. Obviously, Rachel King has a ride with Hawaii 5-0. Is currently $6 in the market for the Straddy. But we will get into these three races.
Thingo said he'll shout the bar at Eagle Farm.
I saw that. He said, but only if Jerry pays half.
Jerry,
yeah, right. Jerry won't pay half.
Jerry won't pay half. Have you ever seen what Jerry walks around wearing at the Magic Million sales? He won't. He won't pay half.
That's probably why he could easily get away with saying it, because he knew that Jerry wouldn't pay half. So he
he knows what he's doing. So, as always, if you are new to this game, it is set up. Each of our punters have 45 seconds to convince me and you, the punters, what horse to back this week in the feature races. So we will be going through. We're going to start off with the Q22, then the JJ Aktins, and then we are getting straight into the Stradbroke. So, as I said, let's start with the Q22. The Q22 with Weight for Age race, 3-year-olds and up. 2,200 metres, race 6 at Eagle Farm. Our current favourite is without a fight at $3.20 with Boombet. Numerian at $5.30. Hueta at $6 with Top Sport. Juayas $8.50. The rest at double figure odds. Order tonight will be DJC, Hildo. Then Nick, you can finish them off, mate. This is your carnival, so you finish them off. DJC, who are we backing and why? Your time starts now.
Well, he's on with the top weight here. Hueta. Recent form has been unreal. Placed in 2 stakes races, leading into the last start win in the Doomben Cup. I think leading into this race, it couldn't be any fitter or in better form. Jockey Ryan Maloney retains the ride. I think they're going to probably be looking to repeat the tactics from last start, where they just settled midfield and produced that big run in the straight to get over the top of them. So Hueta on top for me, lads.
Very quick. DJC's very quick tonight, guys. Not getting anywhere near. He's had one buzzer already. He's not going anywhere near it. All right, Hilda, what do you got for us, mate? Give us something.
I'm really looking to try and pick the horse that's going to play this track the best. This Eagle Farm track, I think, is slowly deteriorating over the carnival. Really started to chop out on the weekend with with no rain, and I think it's going to head that way again. It's starting to favour horses that are on speed or up the inside, or horses that get right back. I think are a big disadvantage at this track. So I'm going to go with Numerian from 2. It was 6 weeks between runs the other day with 1 trial. It's going to be much better, and I think it's got more upside than Hueta out of the same race.
I like it. I like it a lot, Hilda. All right, Nick, come on, mate. Knock them down too. Feel free. If you want to spend 10 seconds up front shitting on these 2 tips, go for it, and I'll start the clock after that.
Yeah, well, look, DJC won't like it. I thought there's 3 chances in the race. Without a fight, Numerian and Jewess. So those 3 are the only 3 in the quaddie. I'm with Jewess. I thought she was really, really good in that Doomben Cup. She got the right run. She was strong late at the end of 2000 around Doomben. She's a Group 1 winner this track and trip. Got to go back a little while to her 3-year-old season, but she was first up in 200 days there in the Doomben Cup. Now she gets to a nice big open Eagle Farm, barrier 3. She'll just be able to stalk that Numerian who Hildo likes, and I think the 2200, it's going to be sort of more to her liking. She's a quality mare, so around that $8 mark, Jewess on top.
I like Jewess with you. What race were we talking about at?
The Doomben Cup last 3 weeks ago.
It was 2, and then that was Huerta, Numerian, Kovalika.
Yeah. Those 3, those 4 with Kovalika, like they gapped the rest of the field.
Yeah.
In that Doomben Cup,
It's a tough one, but I've done a bit of fall, and crazy, I know, but there was something that I liked here that stood out on top, and one of you has selected it.
Numerian.
Thanks, DJ. So what's the point of having fucking drum rolls if you're just going to talk? How did you know anyway?
Huh?
You didn't say you liked it.
Because as soon as I said it, you fucking blew semen everywhere.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Hey, listen, I like Juaeus as well. If I could give him to everyone except you, I would have. Okay.
Honestly, I am terrified of Juaeus. He does add a lot of upside, and the way it went first up, if it does improve and doesn't sort of suffer any second up syndrome, it's getting extremely hard to beat.
I think they're the two, to be honest, even without a fight. Like, the Lord Mayor's Cup and all that stuff? He was very, very, but yeah, I don't know. Like, what was that form around Luncey's and or in front of Berbadeck? Like, we're talking Kovalika.
Yeah.
To me,
and the others have got to jump. There's horses coming out of that other form lines. They've got to go from the 18 to the 22, and I just think the 2,000 metre horses are just that touch bit better set up than they are.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Numerian slightly in front of Juaeus. I'm not. God's sake, give me a break. All right, let's get into the race 7 at Eagle Farm. The JJ Aktins plate for 2-year-olds, a Group 1. How exciting. Azula is our current favourite at $5.50 with Betard. Tannhauser at $6.30. Snapback at $8.50 with Colossal Bet. Make a Call, $9.10. Miracle Love, the first double figure odds. The rest go through. DJ said you've got to get one locked in this week. Otherwise, we've got to move you on and bring another guest in next week. So this is... Go for it. Go for it now.
Righto. Well, look, I was very, very close to going with Snapback here, but I just couldn't get past Azula. I think had an absolutely awesome start to its racing career so far. Last start looked well and truly gone in the straight. Flying Trapeze went past it about 200 metres out, and then it just found again and fought back and won. I think that's an awesome sign for such a horse in its first prep. It's got quick backup this week. So obviously, raced only 7 days ago. It's going to have improved again. Would have loved to have Rach obviously back on there, who rode it last start, but Timmy Clark on board for Waterhouse. We know what he's going to try and do from barrier 11. If he can lead it without too many issues, he's going to be very, very hard to peg back.
I do like the short backup. Obviously, a loss with Tim Clark on board compared to
negative jockey change.
Negative jockey change, obviously. We love Rachel. All right, Hildo, give us one, mate.
Yeah, I thought the win was good last week of Azula, but the second horse just drags me for that race. I didn't thought it was anywhere near that level. I think the Waller is going to fight this race out, or the Waller horses are going to fight this out, and I'm going with Congregation. I thought it was an awesome first up. Big jump from 13 to a mile, but I think it looks like a horse that's really going to appreciate it, and probably only just that. I like him on the week back up. Also, I'm not so sure that J-Mac wouldn't have chosen to ridden this. I think he may have been locked into the other one beforehand, before it had won and got itself into the race. So I'm going with it.
Very good. All right, Nick.
Yeah, well, I was really keen to take on the BRC Sires form, which I think 11 of the 17 come out of, so that doesn't leave you with too many. 7-day backup for me too. I'm with Hildo, Congregation. His wheels have spun at the 600 both times. I just think the Big Eagle Farm track out to the mile, he's going to love a little bit more time to balance up. Karen McAvoy, he's been out of form, but last weekend he rode 5 winners there at Rose Hill. This was one of them. I think he can do a Group 1 double, little teaser for a little bit later on. But this horse, he's a full brother to Esther Jab and Remark, and he looks like 1,600 will be no worries. So, yep, congregation, $12. Get on.
Oh, 2 tipping the same horse. What do you think of that, DJC?
Congregation, was that the one that would have came second by fucking lengths if fucking Tuttle Levita got out?
Possibly, but Tuttle Levita will win every Group 1 for 3-year-old fillies in the spring, so I'm going to say that's all right form.
It's decent form to follow. Now, DJC, I know 2 of them have tipped the same horse, and you think I'm going to go there? I might not, but can we get through the drum roll, because there might be a little pleasant surprise at the end for you, okay? Congregation.
That was $1.01.
You're gonna force DJC to get back on the drink by the end of the show. You keep giving him a hard time like this.
He just doesn't have the spark he usually has.
It's great that you don't have to put him on mute.
Yeah, while he's mixing. What's one of the greatest, I think, drinks you ever brought to the show was like, I've never seen it before, but like a goon bag of cocktail.
The yellow thing?
Yeah, it was yellow, I think.
No, surely the best one's the Maitland Margarita.
Oh, yeah, what was the Maitland Margarita again?
Just a margarita.
No, it wasn't. It was something else.
No, it was tequila with
Monster Energy drink or something.
It was solo, wasn't it? Lemon squash.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I know what you're doing. You're doing shot of tequila. The rest was water, and you're throwing 2 tropical Baroccas in. It was beautiful, really. Good for the energy, things like that. Congregation, I like it, fellas. $13. Let's see who's got a good price about it. Sydney form.
Yes,
All right. All right, boys, let's get into the Straddy. You ready, DJC? You pumped?
Yeah, mate. Ready to have it.
Hilton's internet hasn't dropped out, so I'm not sure what we've done to deserve this.
We're flying.
Pretty keen to have a pretty big dabble on this race, to be honest, mate.
Oh, okay. I like that. All right, well, let's rip straight into it. The biggest Group 1 of the year, right, Nick?
Yep, correct.
Premier Group 1 of the year.
Yep.
Race 8 at Eagle Farm. It's the Group 1 Stradbroke Handicap over 1,400 metres. Think about you. Think about it. Sorry, let me just think about. I'm thinking about you. Sorry, I just want to refresh this. This page has probably been dead for 10 minutes. So I just want to refresh to make sure we have got better odds. And I'm glad I did, because Think About It has actually come into $3.05. Hawaii 5-0, $6. Converge 10s. Yellow Brick still an emergency at 13s. Cardinal Gem into $15. Lots and lots going on in this market in the lead up. Okay. DJC, who and why wins the Stradbroke Handicap for 2023?
Yeah, look, I'm scared stiff of Think About It, and obviously best of luck to Hawaii 5-0 for Rach and Hilda. But I'm sticking with the Waterhouse-Clark combination here. I'm with Converge. I thought he was absolutely massive last start in the Group 1. Kingsford behind Think About It. It's obviously going to have to a fair bit of luck from 17, but I think it's be peaking fitness-wise. If you can go through the gears in the straight, you could definitely make a case late in the piece. So Converge for me to get over the top of them all.
I like it.
Same barrier that Gay Waterhouse, Adrian Bott, Tim Clark won the Stradbroke last year, mate, with Alligator Blood.
Oh, he knew that.
Yeah. Here comes the blood.
He knew that. If I had my normal soundboard, I'd be able to bring I'd keep a full soundboard of Alligator Blood.
Wasn't that the big winner for the Punters Club too? The in the Straddy?
Yeah. That Stradbroke Punters Club last year, we rolled into the day with 120 grand up our sleeve, and boom, boom, boom. For any of your listeners, just little memory. Pat Allendorf was the saviour that day. Can you friggin' believe that? You got BJ that wants to take the strategic bets, and Pat was just... And BJ recognised it as a captain. I was the captain. BJ would be vice. He just recognised, let Pat open the shoulders, and I think we had... I would love to remember the bet on Alligator Blood.
I was a big bet. But there was another one that he got too. That there was two.
Was it?
No, something in Melbourne.
She's a belter.
She's a belter. Yeah, she's a belter. But I think
did Pikey ride that?
Pikey rode him. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
those two.
That was what kicked us off. That was kind of got us absolutely steaming in.
That was whenever Blake had a loss, he'd just get up real quietly and walk off camera. Remember? And they're like, "Oh, he's going to take his dog for a walk."
Yeah, he makes his dog do a shit every time the horses lose. True. But actually, that reminds me, how good was our punters club last week? We will get into this, so we've had DJs, but the punters club last week with the Mugs punting boys was phenomenal. No, the week before.
Week before. Time flies.
Week before.
Oh, the boys did very, very well. Big win. So keep an eye out on the page for our next punters club. All right, Hildo. Who wins it?
It's very hard here to put my head over my heart and look at this race subjectively. But I can't get away from Hawaii 5-0. I'm terrified of Converge. I can't believe Gay and Adrian are talking up this barrier. I don't know whether it's that great for them, but then again, Gay did pick 11 in a Cox Plate, so she'll do anything and turn anything into a positive. But I think Hawaii 5-0 lands in the perfect spot. He can be second, third, fourth, fifth, wherever he wants to be, puts himself there. And I think about it actually ended up all right after the barrier draw. It's going to be sort of three wide midfield cover. So I'm terrified of those two. But hopefully King can get the best out of Hawaii 5-0 and beat him.
Mate, if anyone can, it's her.
She's just give me the flex arm that she's got.
Ready?
She's got this under control.
She does. She does.
She got a bit of inside knowledge too. She went up there last Saturday and galloped Converge and Surf Dancer and a few of the others and Opal Ridge, mind you. So
fucking don't mention Surf Dancer.
I don't know why I told her she should have just let Converge go and galloped in the but then Tim had to go up there on Tuesday and gallop Hawaii 5-0 and a few others. So
fair
enough. To look after him.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Wasn't Surf Dancer was the one that stitched us up, Lloydie, wasn't it?
In the Archer.
Yeah, when we had a big all-in market, I think we got it about 40s or 50s. End up jumping. What was it? Was it favourite or $6?
No, it's like $7 or $8. Yeah,
and ran fucking nothing, and then it come out last week and won it 40-1
in a Group 3 in Brisbane. Yeah, kill me.
Good horse. You boys just had the eye early. That's all it comes down to.
Just actually got a message off the mug. How good is the cricket?
I got the cricket on tonight, absolutely.
Yeah. Shout out to the mug.
All right, Nick, this is it. Bring it home. This is what it all comes through. This Brisbane Carnival thing, Queensland racing running through my veins, blah, 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 blah. Come on, convince us, mate.
I am just baffled by the price of Aft Cabin at around $18. He's had 9 starts. He's never started longer than $5.50. And that was in a Group 1 weight for age against Giga Kick last start where he closed off brilliantly. He's an Arrowfield winner. He's had a couple of starts at the 1400, 3 starts for 2 dominant wins. This was a Caulfield Guineas favourite, your Randwick Guineas favourite. He might not have seen out the mile, but I think from barrier 19, he's going to be out the back on the back of Converge, saved for one last crack at them. And James Cummings, talk about a man that knows how to place a horse and get it ready for grand final day. He's one of them. I really like this horse. He's a big, big price. I finished talking before that even started. Then.
Oh, there's a lag. There's a lag. There's a lag.
They're going, all right, let's go. Come on. There it is.
Beep.
Hey, Lloyd,
this is what we need to get back in the studio.
I didn't know this race was 1,200 metres. Have they changed the distance of the Stradbroke?
Yeah, you could be right. That could be. It's not. Yeah,
I think
they've reeled it in too.
I did think he's a 6 furlong horse.
He probably is,
but dynamite.
Yeah. Did you see his trial? How good was that trial?
Yeah,
I know he was fit, Group 1 last start kind of thing, and
No, I think he's a serious 1,200 metre horse.
You're probably right.
Stretching out too much in him. They keep trying him, and I think
I'll give him one more. I'll give him one more chance. There's some bizarre stat, and this obviously suits Hawaii 5-0, but 3-year-olds against the older horses in Group 1s this season. There's I don't know how many there's been that are eligible, but there's so many Group 1 winners. You've obviously got Giga Kick. He's got 2, both Adelaide. Your Goodwood and your Sangster. That was the 3-year-olds won that. It's So
I think the history knockers are against the Stradbroke though. The 3-year-olds in the Stradbroke haven't performed that well, have they?
I don't think they have, but I reckon this is the year. I'm keen to think about it on at that price. He's bomb proof, the horse, but
Yeah.
$3 in a Stradbroke, he's not cheap to beat. Is rough habit.
What's your thoughts on the other Godolphin run? I think there's a fair bit of movement in there, 40s into 16 or something. Is that just a J-Mac effect?
J-Mac.
He declared it, or didn't declare it, but he said that it's forgotten today.
Yeah, well, I think Ben Dorries made some comment at the races today that he just put a story out and it's gone 51 into 17 straight away. But
Yeah.
I've got a futures ticket on him at $21, so I'm more than happy to see him start shorter than that, just so I can say.
And that's the same. That's the same.
Yeah.
Usually, that's one of same bets.
Hey,
Well,
I've got a
maybe
better
the
price
unders got
than this
t-shirt.
right now, so, yeah.
Well, that's even what we're talking about last night, because I actually quite like Cardinal Gem, but
Yeah.
you're like, any of these Cardinal Gem will have to have a good result for you. I'm like, you can back them today and have a big result. Like the prices are there still.
Well, I don't know if any of you. I put a post in the tips and slips about Af. He went out to $27. Was $11 everywhere else. Cardinal Gem was the other one, out to $31. So I've just been chipping away at those two all week, and I think one of the boys is on Cardinal Gem for about a $15,000 return, and I'm on Af for about $10,000. So
Wow,
it'll be nice.
I was actually going to ask the Af Cabin tip, obviously, off the back of a futures ticket. What was the best price you got Af Cabin at?
$27. Yeah.
Right, okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
did you just mention that?
Probably. I don't think I mentioned the price. I mentioned I put a post into tips and slips, but
Yeah,
I
did
just
see that.
I've got him like
With-
$8.
What about with Rothwell, Lord? Obviously, barrier 23. Do you think it's just going to have to try and pin the lids early and get across and steal the race?
He'd be a hope if it was 1,000 meters. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it has enough speed to overcome that draw, but yeah, whether it's got enough.
I've got him. I've probably got him
Just in
leading. I've got him outside Gentleman Roy with Hawaii 5-0, get the gun run in behind. But he was already a query at 1,400 for me, and now he's got to do it with 57 kilos on his back from barrier 23. No, thank you.
Yeah, what's Hawaii? About 49 and a half or something kilos.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
How did it not get a penalty from the Fred Best? That's what I want to know. Falana got one last year, and Hawaii 5-0 didn't.
Did it really? You get one last year, Villana.
You got half a kilo or a kilo from memory. Yep, definitely got one though.
It's strange.
Yeah, very strange. I thought for sure that they'd get Hawaii 5-0, but
Hilda, that's strange. He already knows. He knows.
Singo, mate. That's the Singo effect. Singo and Cherry effect.
yeah,
It's strange that you've mentioned that.
yeah. Singo and Jerry Harvey don't get a penalty, but the Sheik does. Yeah.
Have you checked your weight this week, Rach?
Oh, we're not doing a weight on the drum roll.
We'll do a weight. Do a weight.
Do a weight on the
live.
drum roll.
49.4.
Come on the scales.
Listen, I would love. She's on the scales now. Is
She's
she?
going to get him. Bring him out and put him down. We'll just see if she's going to make it by race day.
This is
Hey,
breaking
we'll find
news.
it. That's breaking news.
Has Rach
And
is
go,
Rach, is
you go
Rach
first.
on Saturday night, or
What's that? Sorry.
does Rach fly back to Sydney Saturday night?
This time, yeah, we stayed up last week.
Nick's
but we will
filthy.
this week.
So you're saying if Rach wins the Stradbroke, I'm not going to be drinking out of the Stradbroke trophy with her?
Well, she can't fly
you'll
back
have to
with
drink-
it.
You'll have
I
to
can
drink
look after
before
it.
she leaves. You'll have to
I
drink
can look after
before
it in
she
the leg up
leaves.
office for a while. I'll find her on course.
We stayed on the weekend hoping we'd have an Oaks Cup to drink ours, but we just had whatever race one was called.
Phoenix.
We had that.
That $150,000 list to
whatever
whatever
that
is.
I don't know where the
Oh, where the
I don't
camera.
know where the camera is on this.
Oh,
thing.
good. Nice jammies.
Yeah.
So for anyone that's not watching this, we've got Rachel King on the scales.
I can't see it. Can anyone see
She's
it?
too. She's exactly 49 and a half.
Oh.
There you go.
I'll go grab my scales.
Oh,
Do you want me to get on them too now?
yeah, go Hilda, give us a live weigh in, would you? we got to lock in Hawaii 5-0.
Oh.
Listen, no, DJC, you knew I was going with you, didn't you? I really like Converge. I do. The two I like, Cardinal Gen Converge. But I would Rachel King just weighed in live in her pajamas on the show, so surely we have to.
Oh, the jockey's there.
Oh, that's all right. We can mute DJC now.
Jordan, come get on the scales.
Fuck, you're in trouble.
She said, get fucked.
You are in so much trouble. Yelling out to your wife to take.
She's booked for a ride, Jordan.
Definitely not a favourite.
No.
I think it's called the Old Bull.
The old Clydesdale lining up in Barrier 1. Oh, shit. Okay, so let's go through them. We're going to stick with Hawaii 5-0. We really want Rachel to win this one. We wanted to be safe. For the Q22, we locked in Numerian, which was Hildo's selection. DJC went Hueta, Nick went Juarez. JJ Aktins, we locked in Congregation, which Nick and Hildo like. DJC liked the favourite Azula. And in the Stradbroke, DJC went with Converge, which I really, really liked. Until Rachel came on, you were getting the locked in, I promise you. Hildo went Hawaii 5-0 for obvious reason. And Nick has gone Af Cabin because he's got a huge ticket on, and if it wins, obviously we won't see you at work next week. But
if the punters are smart, you'll throw a good bet on a Wi-Fi, and all you got to do is throw 10 each on Af Cabin and Conversion. You'll get a decent collect.
It'd be good. The multis here would be good as well. We should start kind of publishing your multis, like DJC's multi is Hueta, Azula.
It's a good idea. That'd work.
Place or something like that. So
yeah, absolutely.
Boys, the merch looks good.
Hildo's come back off a little bit of a hiatus. He hasn't been on here, and he's gone clean sweep in the 3 races. How about that?
No, I gave Congregation to you.
Oh, but he still tipped the horse.
Yeah, but fuck him as well.
Clean sweep. Yes.
Yeah,
give him.
I've struggled to get it looking.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Well, who should we get on next week, boys? Obviously, DJC needs to be replaced because he didn't grab one, but we should get maybe the mug on.
Oh, the mug. Yeah.
He would be great. He answer in 6 seconds and move on. Guys, jump on. Obviously, that's what we got next week, isn't it?
Yeah, I won't be on for it.
Yeah, the eyeliner and the Gay Waterhouses. Yeah. Punters, jump on board. All the boys are kitted out in their merch. They're looking fly. They're looking fat. PHAT. And if you haven't jumped on members only, make sure you hit the link in the comments. Get on board with members only. We had a very, very lovely end to May with a winning month. We had a winner today. We're going good. Nick and DJC have been going great with their previews. Well done, boys. And that's it.
I think the Eagle Farm preview will be for the free mailing list this week. So,
yeah, okay.
A little bit of a taste. Hopefully, no pressure because we've got I'm pretty confident we've got 9 winners. So, yeah.
Ooh,
9 winners.
Nice. When you tip the card for free, God, yeah. Blake would be filthy.
He would.
He wouldn't actually, because the members would just fly in after that.
Yeah.
Thank you, DJC. Continue on your quest. You're looking fit and fast and healthy. Nick, I will see you in the office in the next day or so. If I don't see you, actually, you in tomorrow?
I'll be there tomorrow morning.
I'll see you tomorrow morning, mate. And Hildo, good luck this weekend. Oh, good luck this weekend. Tell Rachel good luck from the Leg Up team and all the punters that listen to this show, and tell her thank you for jumping on board. And enjoy Europe. Can't wait to see you in the tops and tails. We're going to get away in the King's Yard or whatever it is.
What they call it, the morning suit. I've got to get a morning vape to go with the morning suit.
Oh, yeah, all black with a white tip.
Yeah, I've only heard of Morning Glory.
Very good.
Pay attention Saturday before we go. A couple of nice horses at Randwick.
Yes. I nearly forgot.
Osmosis second up, Passagiata first up, and Iron Merc second up too. So unleashing a few, and we're putting our faith in D. Gibbons on all 3.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's in form. He's fine.
He rode one a treat today for Mara and Eustace. I was on. I thought he was going a little bit too fast, but it was just too big, too strong, too fast.
Well, I reckon there'll be. I reckon you'll think Passiata's probably going a bit too fast as well because she does only know one speed, but she's a very, very fast horse, and I think she's a little bit stronger this time in. So she's exciting.
Iona Merck, was that the one that you called me during the live stream because Blake wasn't answering his phone?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because we had the back and forth all week about it. Yeah.
Very good. All right, punters. Well, good luck and enjoy the weekend. And of course, remember, gamble responsibly.